So right off the bat, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge International Women's History Month. So my wife said it best jokingly. She said, women make history every month. We all came from a woman. And everybody has a birthday every month. So there's women's history made daily. So I agree with that. This message, I'm reaching out to my fellas. Numb, right? Deprived of the power of sensation. That's one of the definitions of numb. And it's been something that has just been weighing in my spirit. And I know, man, a lot of you have been stuck feeling isolated, alone on an island. And I just want to reach out and encourage you, brother, that you are not isolated. You are not alone, and you definitely are not on an island. And what I want to encourage you to do is step off the island, right? Because you didn't get on that island overnight. There have been things that have happened in your life. There have been situations that may be outside of you. And let's be honest, there have been weight that you have placed on your own shoulders, right? And so you didn't get to that island overnight, but I promise you that if you fight daily, you can get off of that island and you can regain that feeling and that power of sensation. When we think about like an arm going numb, right? The first thing that we do when we notice that, oh man, my arm is falling asleep or my arm is getting numb, the first thing that I do is I try to shake it off. I try to regain that feeling. I try to make sure that my arm is okay if it's falling asleep, or my foot, or whatever the extremity might be. And so why don't we treat our heart and our mind in that same instance, right? We have to fight. And sometimes that fight is not done by ourselves. And that's the thing, brothers, that I want to encourage you, is that you don't have to do it by yourself. Yes, there will be some times that you have to feel like you're swallowing pride, or that you maybe feel a little bit embarrassed, or maybe you feel insecure, or maybe whatever the feeling or emotion is. You're bigger than that. Your presence is bigger than that. Your life, your gift, and what's inside of you is bigger than that temporary moment that might cause discomfort. And it's very easy. I'm going to give you two messages. And brothers, hear me out, please. No matter which side of this you're on, I want you to take one of these two actions. Number one, send a call, send a text, make a call, say this: is there anything that you need to talk about? Or is you can even rephrase it and say, is there anything you want to talk about? And number two, on the other side of that, I need to talk. And then follow that up with clarity, because when you need to talk, sometimes you just want somebody to listen and say nothing at all. And that's good. And that's okay. And then sometimes you need guidance. You need to hear somebody else's voice, or if they've been through that similar situation, or how they would handle that situation. So clarify. So remember, number one, it's either, is there anything that you want to talk about? And number two is, I need to talk, but I just need you to listen, bro. Or I need to talk. I need to tell me how you would handle this. Because I promise you, as long as you can do this, you've got work to do, bro. It's that simple. As long as you draw breath, there is something inside of you that only you can bring to this world. There is a purpose that you were created for and intended to carry out. And so we, the world, needs you to carry out that purpose. And don't think that this purpose has to be some grandiose thing and you have to discover the cure for some major disease. No, your purpose can just be to make the lives of those people around you better. Your purpose could be to instill something in somebody else that carries on for generations after you. See, the thing about purpose is it's not for you. Purpose is for everybody that comes in contact with you, and everybody that comes in contact with who came in contact with you when the purpose was first given. So purpose is not for you. So stop thinking that purpose has to equate to celebrity, that purpose has to equate to money, that purpose has to equate to anything other than what was given and what's inside of you. That's what you need to know. So let's get after it. Let's conquer change. Let's go.